Hello, my presentation is on privacy, freedom of speech, and net neutrality in terms of the internet. Now, the internet, since it has came into effect, there has been a lot of things that we can do on the internet. So, um, there has been many attempts to regulate it, so for our safety and for other things. Now, free speech is basically there has been many instances where our free speech has been violated, or many people feel that the free speech has been violated with their opinions and stuff like that. Now, the situation in Portland, in South Portland, a high school senior, she was the class president. Her four words sparked much controversy in her community. Basically said, giving the students the choice if they would like to stand or recite the Pledge of Allegiance with her. Um, and we have social media rights. It's very confusing for to regulate that since there's a lot of stuff that can be posted on there. It could be a lot of slander and things like that. But cyberbullying is one clear cut situation that is a no go and is against the law to engage in in those situations. Fifth Amendment, you have the right to not speak, and regulation attempts. Now, there's been many failed attempts, except for this instance in 1996. Well, actually, isn't a failed attempt, but a judiciary panel stated that the bill would infringe upon First Amendment rights. Speaking of the Communication Decency Act, um, so in that case, the bill was ended because it was that person's right to watch adult pornography, not child pornography. Now, child pornography is another case, which is illegal. Antitrust laws is another regulation attempt. It's just to keep competition among major businesses. Now, Amazon, in their case, they are not a monopoly when it comes to the grocery business after they have acquired Whole Foods because they weren't in the grocery business. They didn't hold a major market share of the grocery business. So they are technically not violating any antitrust laws. The FCC has been trying to regulate the internet, but they have no power to do so under the law because so far, they only have power to regulate what we see on the TV and hear on the radio. Copyright, everyone knows what copyright is. Is privacy dying? For some people, people believe it is because um, it's irrelevant and unachievable, and not enough is being done to protect it. And but since for those reasons, people are being more cautious about what they post on the internet. Now, government spying, about the Edward Snowden and NSA. Government claims that it is for our safety. Now, employee monitoring pros, it helps decrease fraud and waste, helps create less hostile environment. Now, the cons are that decrease employee trust, reduce motivation, it can be expensive, and consent to be monitored. There are many employee contracts when they get hired, they are subject to be monitored. Um, Even emails, except for attorney-client emails, those are not subject to be. They're not allowed to confiscate those type of emails. This the example right here. Um, you can pause to read the example. The final thoughts. What I believe they should just the individuals should remain cautious and diligent when communicating on the internet, and I wouldn't really do anything to regulate unless it is harming people. Something is harming people, and I got to do something about it. Freedom of speech should not be careless talk. Thank you.